Well, he finally stepped out of the way to avoid getting arrested. So that's another way of, so Alabama's sovereignty was limited by the U.S. Supreme Court, and he had to comply or get arrested. There's also historically, sovereignty was an issue in the 1780s. The original 13 states, after they broke away, they were not sovereign, they were colonies of Great Britain. They broke away and they became sovereign nations. And there was no authority over the state laws because there was no federal government. So they were 13 sovereign states. And they were putting up tariffs against each other. And it was almost a war between Connecticut and Pennsylvania. So there was a movement to create a federal government. But there was some resistance to the idea of a federal government. There were people who said, hey, we gained our sovereignty away from Great Britain, now you want to put us under under a federal government which will then limit our sovereignty, and people didn't like it. So this is what George Washington said. We are either a united people under one head for federal purposes, or we are 13 sovereignties eternally counteracting each other. So, getting back to the present in world affairs, there is an issue of sovereignty and non-intervention. It is generally, since 1648, the Treaty of Westphalia, it has generally been considered a violation of an international norm to intervene into the internal affairs of a sovereign state. Doesn't matter what's going on inside there. Horrible things will be going on. The rest of the world is not supposed to intervene because it's a sovereign nation. Even if genocide